Alright, we are back. Sorry about that, everybody. We just had to restart the stream because we were getting some, I don't know, some pixelation fuzziness when I was running around. Which hopefully it's fixed now. So we're going to go to YouTube. I'm going to open up my stream. View channel. Go into the stream. Also, we need to copy the link. Hey, Selena, what's going on? Blaze, I have huge news. What's up? Refresh my page. Share, copy, Discord. Alright, chat's open now. It was fast. Yeah, hopefully it worked. So what I did is I upped the bitrate to the stream. It was set. So something happened where earlier I was trying to record on just one audio track, but it would always like record in 4 because I have it separated for when I do my recording. Well now, or yeah, when I messed with that, it set my bitrate output to like 2500, which is complete garbage because when you're streaming you need at least 8 to 12,000. So I just upped it to 12,000. All the other presets and everything else that you can adjust, I turned it up to like max quality. So yeah, we'll see how it actually looks running around. So let's do a test here. We back. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Hopefully everybody else is able to make it back. In a couple of weeks I'm visiting my girlfriend to hang out, but tomorrow I'm fixing my PC. I didn't have enough to do both until the other day. A couple weeks visiting my girlfriend to hang out, but tomorrow I'm fixing my PC. I didn't have enough to do both. You didn't have enough time to do both? Or you didn't have enough what? I'm sorry. Let me run around again, just to kind of test and see here. I can watch on my phone. Okay, that looks a lot better. Alright, we got her all taken care of. That's good. 2 million up to 6 million. Wow. We're gonna have to make some bigger tanks. Take all the thorium. Boom. Beryllium, I don't even care, so we're gonna keep that off to the side. Nickel. And stone dust. Alright, so the thorium uses. Wash it as normal. I guess I could get uranium out of it by macerating it like this. So, hold on a minute. I'm not gonna put it in sodium persulfate. Although I... Wait. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, just go... Take it over here. My best friend sent me $80 because I said I was deciding to spend my money. I had saved to fix my PC, to visit my girlfriend, and go to the movies. She said I shouldn't have to decide between one or the other. Well, that's amazing that your best friend was able to help you out. That's awesome. Yeah, you get to fix your computer, and you get to do all the other amazing stuff with your girlfriend. That's, honestly, to have friends like that is a nice thing. I'm very happy to hear that for you. I saw that your image was strange. My monitor is very big. It even looked like you were playing a Square game. Ooh. Yeah, well, I'm very happy that you pointed that out, Carlos, because that would have been some pretty bad recording the entire time. Speaking of recording, we did forget to turn it back on, Future Blaze. You didn't really do anything, you just kind of tossed a couple bits of thorium into the macerator over there. But yeah, you didn't miss much. We just restarted the stream because the image quality was garbage. No valid recipe found. Wow. Okay, well. We do not produce enough nitrogen. We can go back to circuit 9, I guess. Circuit 9. Circuit 9. Yeah, we do not produce enough nitrogen for this setup, but yeah. Do you have access to ICOs? I don't know what ICOs are, so I do apologize. Can't you stream in 4K and record in 1080p? Possibly? Oh, don't want to do that. I think it is possible. So output, say our recording. Ooh. Wait, can I stop recording? Oh boy. Well, I wonder if that's gonna look like garbage. It's fine. Alright, so Future Blaze, I apologize if whatever happens in the rest of this stream or recording looks like garbage. The stream looks fine. Stream 102, I believe it is. But you cannot adjust the bitrate of the recording right now, so if it looks fuzzy, I apologize. Maybe you can explain what happened in the video over something else and then show like the end product later on, even though who knows how long down the road that is. I apologize, Future Blaze. Now I'll be able to properly play Gregtech on my PC instead of at like 15 FPS on my brother's laptop, which is amazing. Because yeah, you can't play if you're playing at like 30 FPS even, or like anything under 60, it's pretty rough. The industrial coke ovens, I do believe so. I know we have the advanced coke ovens, the tall black one that's here, but I'm assuming the industrial one is like obviously made out of metal. You gotta just add 1 or 2 more compressors. Well, before I do that, I want to get power pumping out down there to separate that distillery tower from these power production, or this large gas turbine. Like, I want to get rid of this power cable going down. Okay, you are all full. Holy shit. Wow. That actually smelted a lot faster than I thought it did. Uses. Ooh, okay, hold on a minute. That's right. So we can put nitrogen in here as well. It drops it 11 seconds each. I mean, that's not crazy, but it is nice. Circuit 1. So get some more tantalum. Put this in. We'll get another turbine rotor. And we're going to be cooking. If you leave one pyro off, there won't be a problem, but okay. Yeah, I should probably do that. It'd be a lot more energy efficient to have one on. So take all this, thermally centrifuge this. Also, I finally made my horrible all the mods pickaxe speedrun on hardcore. Because I'm the potato, it takes me like 1.5 hours. But easily can be done in under an hour. Perfectly half an hour, but I'm too skill issued for that. Yeah, well, certain speedruns, I mean, speedrunning in general takes a lot of practice and a lot of attempts just to get lucky even to have some of that stuff happen, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Mail and turbine uses. So yeah, we can make a small one with magnesium, gross, or long titanium rod. So I don't know why the colors of everything like kind of got brighter. What the heck happened? Oh. Small turbine. So yeah, some long titanium rods. Go make some more. 4, so I'll take 8. Thank you very much. You have no ideas. You have no idea how many times I've died for the most stupid reasons possible. That sounds about right. Okay, these are filling up. So I'll turn you off. I'll set you to circuit 10. What happened to part 1? My streaming bitrate was like really low, so yeah, it was kind of stupid. It looked really bad when I was running around, so I had to restart the stream in order to edit that. So we lost half of our viewers due to it too, sadly, so that kind of sucks. At least I found the perfect seed with the deep dark and the ancient city right below me. There you go. Current parallel 8. Thank you very much. Hardcore is so difficult until you have a mob farm. Then it becomes easy to get hearts that give lives in the quests. Yeah, see, once you get to that point, it'll be pretty nice. Otherwise, trying to hunt mobs, ugh. No thank you. So what do we have for vanadium steel? Vanadium. Because this itself can be centrifuged into, yeah, vanadium and magnetite, so we'll do that. Currently trying mining dimension only run. It's kind of weird, the mining dimension, that exists even. Vanadium magnetite. Borderline impossible to even get wood there, only from random rewards, perfect RNG, etc., etc., and then still need a source of food and water. Well, couldn't you get, like, wandering traders and stuff, or do they not spawn there at all? So I decided to give myself one sapling at least. So we need 8 turbine blades. I think we needed 48 of these. HV extruder. Nothing can spawn in the mining dimension itself. Literally nothing. Only from spawners. Ooh. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, you'd almost have to give yourself a sapling. Unless there's another way to get a sapling that I don't know about. That's pretty rough. So we can purify it with water. Or we just purify it with sodium persulfate. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Uses. Circuit does not matter. And we're going to have ourselves a beautiful rotor. I didn't find it either. Hey, what's going on, Void Zenith? Hello, I saw your newest YouTube video. You can use the carpenter's hammer to change the look of your doors. Using the assembler recipe is better. Wait a minute. So if I were to just say use the hammer here, like I could do it here, or is it in like the crafting bench that I have to do that? But yeah. Oh, also, if you don't want to see any spoilers, we are a lot farther ahead in the streams than we are in the videos. So there's a spoiler warning. So kind of look at the ground here for you. But yeah, interesting. I did not know that before, and that would have kind of been nice to know. Okay, you can kind of see this thing here. Carpenter's door. Let me see. Carpenter's hammer. Because, yeah, that's always been annoying me for so long. Purified by sodium and centrifuge the uranium until you get 8 or the plutonium. 16 plutonium for the radon cycle. Yeah, and use a screwdriver or hammer to change the door design. Just right-clicking on the door, lol. I've just been lurking on the stream. Well, very nice. Oh my gosh. So you changed the entire thing. Oh. Whoa. Hello. That is interesting looking. Okay, okay, that's even cooler. Wow, holy crap. Wow. I think I really like that. That's kind of nice. Yeah, you get the glass on the top. Yeah, all of that, which is gross. See, that's kind of nice. I wish you could... Wait, activation will behave like an iron door. Oh. Okay, so I wish you could do maybe just a couple of them rather than the whole door, but that is really nice. So thank you very much for that. That would have made my life so much better. Wow. That looks insanely cool. I love it. Yeah, you get a little pressure plate on the other side of the door. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for all the help on that, by the way. There was a way to make the pressure plate invisible, but I don't remember. I don't really care for that being visible. I think that's fine. Only activate for monsters, animals. Activate for all entities. Only activate for players, monsters. Okay, that's kind of cool. Blaze, the base is looking good. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Although, I haven't done much with the MV section of the base in a very long time. Yeah, you can change how the pressure plate opens the door, for example. Players, mobs, and all that. So it could be useful, I guess, if you're making like other traps or something in that matter. Alright. So now that we're done messing around, we finally got all of our men yelling. We can toss this guy in. We can start producing some power. No valid fuel found. Oh, that's right. We need the RS latch. We need our wires. We need a lot of stuff yet. How's this guy doing? Not good. We need sulfuric acid. And I gotta seal up all these holes and start actually using my elevator over there. That's bad. Alright. So... RS latch. We're gonna need a couple of them. I mean, one for now, but... RS latch. Cannot craft anymore. Circuit plates. Alright, hold on. let's make some more of these. Etched low voltage wiring. Red alloy foil. Red alloy foil, look at that. Okay, so that'll get me some more of these guys. Actually, let's do that. Get rid of that guy. So that'll get me the circuit plates. 2 plates, there you go. And then conductive plates is redstone and the plate. Anodes, conductive plate with redstone. Cathodes, conductive plate with torches. Circuit plates. Nice. Where is all of our stone plates? No, I'm not talking to you, stupid phone. There we go. Oh yeah, I also need a transformer and a battery. Well, we do have transformers already laying around somewhere. The batteries, though, we will need. Could have sworn I had a forming press over here. Yep. You're all done forming and pressing? Okay, well, you're gonna have to work on this first. Oops. I meant that. It's actually pretty quick. Okay, so the RS latches. Conductive plates. Circuit 1. Now that that's all done. Redstone torches. Thank you, thank you. So what are you trying to do? I am trying to set up another RS latch on my new large gas turbine, so that way we don't actually pump extra fuel into, what do you want to say? We don't want to pump extra fuel into the hatch, so we only want fuel pumping in when the machine is on. And we also want to make sure that the machine turns on and off, kind of given on how much energy is in the battery bank. So that way we don't have to worry about turning it on and off for saving power. So we got some more conductive plates there, that's fine. So the anodes. Okay. Thank you very much. Boom, boom. Make a couple of those. It usually takes a long time. Alright, we got 12 more of these. Dump these in. So it is 2 each. Okay, that'll be perfect. And then we can just dump that guy there. Boom. Transformer 16 times if it has 4 turbines. Yeah, we'll need a big one if we do that, but right now we don't have to worry about it. But yeah, later on we will have to make sure when we connect everything up that we have the right amperage for everything. Otherwise, we're gonna have some explosions and we don't want that. Alright, so we want this guy and this guy. Isn't this fun, making all this other extra redstone stuff that take absolutely forever to make? At least it's nice to have once we're done with it. Really should make a bunch more of these plates. Just make a whole bunch of batch crafting. But it is sad that it's one foil to one of these. You're not going to use the EV battery. Actually, it's probably a better idea. Charge up Lapotron crystal. Use a transformer off of the LGT. So we're producing HV, turn it into EV, and then turn it back down to HV at the machine once we get it to there. Until we can finally get enough tungsten to upgrade it all, and then we don't have to worry about the initial transformer. Guess we could do that. Another blood moon? Wow, we haven't had one in like ages. Now we had like two, like back-to-back streams, I guess I should say. Time some ice cream before I continue working on buffing my power gem. It's always good to get some ice cream. Hey, there we go. So we got all that. What are we missing to make another one? Okay, just leave all those there. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. Thank you very much, Mignon. Yeah, time forward. You enjoy the ice cream. You deserve it. The thorium. We'll go wash that off. 62,000. I think it's only 100 each, so we might be able to wash all that. Really? No stone dust from washing those? Kind of surprised. Well, let's go get a bunch of emeralds then. Red alloy wire. Where is the wire? Okay, right there's the wire. Oh yeah, we need the maintenance covers, machine, controller cover, that's what we want. And eventually we'll have to make some other covers. Computer cover, yeah. Well, this is good enough for now. So I want that guy, and I thought you could put enable with redstone. Use machine processing state. I thought you had to put a machine controller cover on there. No? Unless it has to go, say, here. No. I am in unbelievable pain, and for the first time in a bit, it's not Greg-induced pain. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Raven. Do you mind? I mean, not do you mind. Do you want to talk about it? Like, what happened? Like, if you're just feeling sick, or if you just got hurt or something? but I hope you feel better soon. Remove the regulator and put on the controller. Okay. So I was thinking I might have to put the... Actually, I don't even know then, so we'll see. So now can I put this on? Stupid. What? You're not gonna let me... Okay, whatever. You still won't even let me access it. So... Enable with redstone. Yes. Is it because I put it here that it like blocks everything? Weird. Or not. There we go. Yes. So now, if I were to have pipes in my inventory, I'd be fine, but nope. Oh, good. Remove the regulator and put the safe mode always. Well, the machine's not going to run anyways, though, so like, I guess I don't really... well, I should probably be getting in the habit of doing that, I guess. Small potent pipe. I don't think there were small pipes. I thought they were just regular pipes. Parents have offices on opposite ends of the house, and they decided to swap. Translation, I had to move 80% of all the furniture between the rooms with a little break, and now my legs feel like, yeah, your legs feel like they're dying. That's not good. I've been there. Like, oh yeah, you want to do all of the work in one day? Sure, you couldn't spread it apart in, like, to multiple days. I get it. Hopefully your legs feel better soon, though. Alright, so the liquid amount in there is good. It's not pumping in, so that's nice. Nice, 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 nice. So, yeah, enable with redstone. So we want the RS latch. I think we placed it like this. Obviously we had that guy go in there. This guy go in here. Okay, well that's not what I want. Unless I gotta flip this back 180. 720. Let's look at the one upstairs. Get some rest. Yes, get some rest, Raven. I guess this doesn't help. Actually, no, when it's turned off, although that has an input, turning it on here and turning it off there. Okay, so I guess it doesn't even matter until we get everything else set up. So let's get a EV battery buffer. Ew. I guess we already had one, so I don't even know what the hell I'm complaining about here. Battery buffer, nothing. Battery buffer. Maybe try to fall asleep. Yeah, just sleep the pain away. Use the sample signal that connects the turbine and the regulator. Yeah. Yeah. We'll fix that when we get back down there. Battery buffer. Go big or go home, right? EV machine hull. Okay. Let's get a whole stack of plates then. Sulfuric acid, where are you at? Where you been? Super tank. Empty. You're empty. That was all oxygen, too, I think. Ethylene. What's going on? Sulfuric acid. We need more of you. So we're gonna do that. Where's our water tank? Need some more water. Hey, what's going on, Duckney? How you doing today? Reminds me of how I always come back from metal gigs. My neck, spine, and legs are literally refusing to exist at all. Too early to sleep, and yeah, circadian rhythm does not want to comply with my desire for unconsciousness. I can't even lift my head without struggle after that fun. Okay, I'll leave that guy hooked up for a little bit. It's fine. Thorium we'll take with. Get that all washed up. Purified thorium. Yeah, before we get too crazy with sifting that, we will go ahead and actually make the lead line box. Chromite. Okay. Just getting up and ready to go to work. Very nice. We'll hopefully have a good day at work today. I just discovered I no longer have the energy to move my legs, despite the position they're resting in being pretty uncomfortable. Oh no. Prepare to lose your legs. You should probably start the decay process for the radium since it's so long. I guess it is an hour and a half. Ree! Although, like, honestly, if I'm being honest, well, radon decay. How hard is it to make that stupid box? Drum. If you have extra meteoric iron after building a rocket and making your thermal padding, turn it into meteoric steel and use it to make some drums. Okay, well that is not what I wanted to make. Where's the lead line box? Okay, so make a lead-lined box. Alright, well, where's the lead-lined box? Oh. Chest which holds radioactive materials. Items which decay will tick while inside. Place with right-click. Silicon rubber sheet. Okay, 9 dense lead plates. And molten lead. Oof. Okay, let's look up all of our lead. Oh, I have 7 dense lead plates. Alright. Circuit 9. Alright, so I have enough for that. So it's 9 of those, rubber, molten lead. Alright, that ain't bad. You need to do the radium quest first. Oh, I see, it's right there. Gotcha. Purified thorium ore. So we'll get the 2 stacks of it before we... Yeah. That won't be fine. Hey, look at that. All the end stone has been centrifuged. That was, sad. Out of all that, we have 48 tungstate. Yep. Hey, Tobias, welcome to the channel. You should get a lot of protein in now, as well as your body needs to rebuild your muscles. I guess that, yeah, that is true. get a lot of protein in so that way it has stuff to rebuild the muscles and they stay healthy. Is it Tobias or Tobias? I apologize if I butchered your name. So that's all fine and dandy. Ooh, you know what? So the salty root. We need to put that in a chemical bath. Which is also bad, because 1 is only 1. And it's 5 seconds each. Crazy how little salt we have. Saltpeter. Do we have another little chem reactor anywhere? Or chem bath? Oh. Would you look at that? Wet concrete. Technically it's German, so the latter. Okay, but I'd rather people say it the English way. Okay. Sounds good. But yeah, once again, I want to say welcome to the channel, and I hope you're having a great day today so far. What is your experience with Gregtech New Horizons, if you don't mind me asking? I already talked to my friend who got certified in some medical practitioner, as well as my stepmom who's a nurse, and they both say it just sounds like intense muscle fatigue. Rock salt. Rock salt. Okay, that's just rock salt. I was gonna like, is there anything here that I could clean up? But nope. Literally nothing. Cells. Take that. Thank you very much. Hey, EJ, what's going on? How you doing today? So get some water going. Everything else. I don't know what that was all about, but okay. Salt root is also a good source of nitrogen. Really? Oh, is it because of this guy, saltpeter? Hello? I'm good, how are you? I'm doing pretty good too, thank you very much for asking. Ah, yes, okay, so potassium, oxygen, and nitrogen. I could literally just set up a random electrolyzer just to electrolyze all the saltpeter that I have. Have it pump out oxygen into a random tank and call it good. Monazite, don't care about that. There's all those. Okay. How's our water looking? Yeah, this is struggling a little bit, but this has some. Forgot where I initially filled this guy at. Yeah, it's mad at us. I know what Gregtech is, and I saw some videos about it before, and I kind of want to play it, but I haven't so far, and it seems like a crazy commitment that I just can't make currently. It's all good. I mean, one way I kind of thought about it, I mean, well, maybe not, because I'm kind of crazy, but maybe it's just something you just have fun playing with every now and then. Don't force yourself to commit to playing all the way through. Just start out as playing it as just something to mess around with, and you know, even if you get bored of it or you don't have time for it, you can always come back to it way later on. It's kind of the way that I look at it. Although I could also understand the point of not wanting to start it as well, so that way you could play something else and actually have it completed compared to this, but that's fair. Oh yeah, you could make the reservoirs now. Yeah, well, I mean, we have plenty of water. It's just how fast I'm actually transporting it into the super tank. If I had some better pipes, yeah, it'd be fine, but it's not that insane. It's about patience, yeah. Like real life, to be honest. Alright, we'll just take this for now. Make whatever we can out of it. 430-some-thousand. Chemical bath, go back over here. We'll wash all of our salt root. We'll go get the rest of the salt root that we have. Okay. So that's why it'd be nice to have item conduits. Just kind of dump them right into the top there and just call it good. So now I need another chest, and I don't have one. Chest. I just want to make the slightly larger chest. Two planks and a chest. Alright, so wooden planks. I have a little bit of depression that makes it hard to enjoy games, honestly. Like, once in a while, I will have a phase where I play something, but I can never finish it. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, yeah, I could only imagine having to, you know, deal with that while trying to also enjoy games. So, you know, that would not be good at all. But, you know, if you ever have any questions of anything, feel free to let us know, or just to ask us. I try my best, even though I'm not the most knowledgeable at times with it, but there's a great community with Gregtech New Horizons. Even the Discord, I feel like people are pretty nice with trying to help out people to understand stuff. Finally, Blaze on hit item conduits arc. Oh yeah, finally, yeah, the Ender IO conduits. They are amazing. I wish I'd have used them sooner, but I still enjoyed using everything else before. But these are a lot better than everything else. Also, I think I tried to install it once and it seemed overly complicated. So, I don't know where you maybe tried to install it. I know that CurseForge is supposedly like one of the worst places to do it. I have the Prism launcher, and it was pretty easy. I don't know, you just add instance, you download the file, you add in whatever the Gregtech file, and I think that was pretty much it. It was like 5 minutes. Check out the Discord, there's plenty of help there. Yeah, if you are interested at some point. No rush into it if you obviously don't want to try it out yet. CurseForge is honestly okay. Yeah, I'm just going off of the rumors and also the site saying that there's been problems. I mean, when I used CurseForge, I didn't really have any problems. Advanced chem bath. Okay, interesting. Another chem bath right there. I do not know the Prism launcher. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, if you just need to use CurseForge too, I feel like it wasn't too hard when I used it over there. I've used Multi-MC and Modrinth and Feed2Beast launcher before. Okay. I've never used any of those before. Does CurseForge support Java 21 now? See, that I don't know. Sulfuric acid. So, recipe. Oh, you know what? I'm silly. I don't even need salt. Also, wait a minute. What am I doing? What was I... Uses for salt. Okay, so it was the sodium bisulfate. That's what I wanted the salt for. To make the sulfuric acid, though, I just need water, oxygen, and sulfur. So you make a 1-to-1 basically with the water, but you do need a lot of oxygen. We have plenty of oxygen, though. Alright, well, we'll let that kind of take care of business for a little bit. Hey, are you in HV? Technically, I'm in EV, but welcome to the channel, Piecraft. How you doing? I think Prism just downloads things from CurseForge, but it is easier. Yeah. I just went back to the website, and it seems to be way easier than I remembered. All good. Yeah, maybe... I mean, it is a pretty old mod pack, so it could have been a while ago when you last checked it. But it's not too terrible. And even the Discord... my own Discord, if you want to use the link in the description, I don't know if it actually works. It should. Even people there are pretty helpful with stuff like that. We do have a little Minecraft channel in there. where we have quite a few people that are experienced with Gregtech. Prism is just a fork of the multi-MC launcher. I didn't even know that. I'm good. How are you enjoying the pack? I am absolutely loving it. Like, I cannot get enough of it. I always say if I could do this for a full-time career, I definitely would. But, yeah, let's see how many hours we're in real quick. Definitely the wrong button. Time, well, I'll just say, okay, time actively playing. 431 hours. And I feel like I'm still addicted to it as much as I was on day one. Prism downloads stuff off of CurseForge, Modernth, Feed the Beast Launcher, and At Launcher, etc. Yeah, didn't know that. Lead. No molten lead, but we can easily get some of that. Go to the old fluid extractor. Oh. Probably get rid of all that. Take all the glass, thank you very much. Get some lead. Bro, I'm so buns at Gregtech New Horizons. I'm only an early LV. Well, how long have you been playing? And that's the thing too, depending on how much you look up or you get help from other people. If it wasn't for me streaming and I was playing all on my own, completely blind, I would probably be just scratching HV, would be my guess. Actually, my Gregtech New Horizons addiction only rises now because of funny IV stuff. Yeah, you start getting into the funny multi-blocks and it's like, oh boy, I need more. I need more, I can't get enough. Alright, the lead-lined box, which we can't even get that quest done, which, whatever, we'll still get it anyways. LV machine. Boom. Rubber sheets. MV. So this is perfectly fine. Boom. 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 And a chest. Hey David, how you doing today? Magic isn't strictly required, really, but in late game, it really helps out. Oh, okay, yeah, because Tobias was asking how much of Gregtech is magic adjacent stuff. I never really enjoyed that. Yeah, I don't think you have to do it. Maybe one or two things, and I'm just speaking from, well, actually, I don't even know things that you have to do. So, actually, don't take my advice on that. But yeah, who was saying that? Magic isn't really required, yeah, so he was saying that in chat. Alright. I've been maining Nami Factory, which is another Gregtech pack, so I have not paid much attention to Gregtech New Horizons. All good. I've heard a lot of people enjoy that pretty much over there too. Hey Omega, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Also, if you're wondering, I'm reading the YouTube chat, Omega. I have some people over there too that we're chatting with. Been stuck on IV for a year. Damn. Yeah, but I'm willing to bet, like, if you really wanted to move on and push forward, you could easily get, like, launch yourself into the next couple of tiers, Carlos. You could do all progression until, like, UV without any magic. That's not bad. That's pretty far in. Good, what about you? I'm doing pretty good too, thank you very much for asking. Just messing around here in the good old Gregtech New Horizons. Nami is great. Hopefully I will tackle it eventually. They're trying to implement magic stuff late game in the newer versions. Holy crap. All of our double stack charcoal is getting burnt up. Pretty dang good, too. So we'll take all of our emeralds to be sifted out. I always find something to improve and waste a few weeks on it. I don't blame you. Have a really nice, efficient factory. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, that's not where our charcoal goes. Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. Go put it in the compressor real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I was feeling some type of way the other day about Gregtech. It's like when I went to go play Peak, it's like, man, I don't want to step away, but like I really enjoy Peak and I did want to step away from it. But like just the draw back to get back into this was very apparent in myself. It's like I could not get enough. What am I trying to do here? I don't even know. I don't remember. So we had a pump going in, transformer, EV battery buffer. That's right. Although I could have sworn that I made a bunch of EV machine hulls. But I guess not. I see nothing here. Nope. Nope. I just saw that there is a version for Java 8 and one for Java 17 to 21. Is there a reason for that? Like, does Java 8 run smoother with this pack? I think it's the Java 17 to 21 that runs smoother. So, I didn't really have too many problems with Java 8, other than the fact that, let's see, I think every 30 minutes to an hour, could have been more or less time, I would get like a little freeze that happened in the game, like everything froze. Nothing bad would happen, just the game would freeze for a couple seconds, maybe like 10-20 seconds, and then it would come back and it'd be fine for another, 20 minutes to an hour, however long that was. But yeah, the higher versions of Java that I moved to, I've never had that problem again. EV was the shortest tier, but now I'm scaling up my infrastructure on IV before heading into LUV. Yeah, Java 21 is the best. Better, EV and IV are very intersected tiers. I would have guessed it's because it's newer, just that Java 8 is so old and unsupported. I guess there was a reason for supporting that still. Yeah, maybe just because there's possibly a good chance that a lot of people are using it. I'm not really sure. Alright, where's our titanium plates? We got them right there. Circuit 8. $40 tantalum ingots. Damn! That's some good stuff. You have these freezers because you're not on a server. You're stuck in that multi-thread thing. Well, I don't have them anymore. That was back when I was, so 5 and 4 is 9. That was back when I was playing, well, yeah, the older Java version, which still could have been, yeah, if I was on a server it would have been better, but there we go. Oh yeah, we need the battery cover. Energy detector cover or something like that. Right there. EU reader. Molten glowstone. Gross. Computer monitor cover. Let's see. It will still probably come back in IV, and then there's a lot going on. We'll see. I mean, maybe. I don't think there will be, but I guess there's only one way to find out. And eventually, I guess if I have to, like, host it through a server or whatever, like, launch the game through a single-player server, so be it. It could be Java 8 does not have a lot of newer, better garbage collectors, which would cause freezing, or which will cause freezing. Yeah, I guess that's, like, well, that's just Minecraft in general, I think, that has, like, a lot of garbage collectors. But I think it is a lot worse, especially in Gregtech New Horizons, collecting a lot of garbage. the local server even resolves it. Yeah, so if we do have problems later on, we'll go ahead and we'll get like a local server going for myself. Microprocessors. So we got 4 of those, but then you need... Oh, it is... Yeah, so we'll get 4 of these, which gives us 4 covers, which is basically 2... No, actually, that works out perfectly. Because if we have a 2x2 generator, that still technically counts as only having 1 battery buffer at the end of it. So this is good for... We'll have 4 covers. So 2 2x2 generators. So it actually sets us up pretty well for the future. Nice. Yeah, iron plate and then molten lead, whatever. Iron plate. Or soldering alloy. No, we have the molten lead, so why not this? Yeah, two covers control 4 generators. Yeah. Garbage collectors is a language feature, not the game. Look at that. Nice. EV casings. Now we get cables. Where's all of our aluminum? 2 times aluminum wire, 113. We need to smelt up a lot of aluminum soon. Circuit 24, please. Boom. Let's go toss this stuff all back. Sorry for your ears. Yeah, I just looked it up. Java 8 uses parallel GC, which does utilize multiple threads, but suspends all application threads while it does the garbage collection. Ooh. Yeah, that's gross. Go figure. Grab all these. How's this doing? Still smelling up a lot of stuff. Almost 4 stacks of stainless out of it. Not bad. Uses for raw aluminum. So we could shave off 5 3/4 seconds once we get some nitrogen going a little bit better. There we go. We'll need some more of that. Gregtech has influenced my CPU architecture. What the F? What do you mean? Like with what you're doing with your computer in real life, or just trying to understand? When my battery drops below 5%, it shuts down the entire factory here. Oof. You probably don't want that to get that low. I don't know how it would. Are you a chip engineer? Oh, that would be cool. The guy said parallels in the CPU. That would be so cool. I mean, Gregtech does pull in a lot of, like, random, like, careered people. A lot of it, like, pretty technical, or, like, maybe, like, science-based. Mine is blue-collar, factory... Not factory worker, but it's, like, someone who, like, works in factories, fixing shit. Okay, we're just still chilling here, waiting for our cables. So thank you for that. Take this back. You can go in there. Oh hey, look at all that molten glowstone. Hold on a minute. Why do you think Supersymmetry has multiple masters of chemistry in the dev team, or on the dev team? I don't know, but that's actually kind of awesome. I didn't even know that. I would assume, yeah, it would have had to have taken a lot of geniuses to actually put together a pack like this with the amount of chemistry that Gregtech does have in it. I always saw a big overlap between the technical mod pack community and the Factorio community. Which makes sense. I mean, yeah, Factorio, the other one that starts with an S that I already forgot, and then, yeah, the technical Minecraft mod packs. They're almost all, like, the same in terms of kind of, like, gameplay or, like, end goals of stuff. Unironically, I kind of joined Gregtech because I want to be some engineer someday. Satisfactory. Okay, yeah, Satisfactory is the one I was thinking of, yeah. But, I mean, that's kind of like a great place to be because, pretty much most of the chemistry in the game, obviously once you get to unrealistic materials, is practically exactly how it's done, like the electrolysis of, you know, salts, waters, trying to, like, get everything separated out of the dust and all that, whatever you just want to call it. I'm just kind of spewing out words, trying to make sense of it. But, I don't know. If I had kids, I would be like, okay, yeah, I play Minecraft, whatever, vanilla Minecraft, just get used to it and everything, but then I'm like, here, play this. They might get annoyed, but it's like, it's kind of like a science experiment. Like, you get to learn and mess around with this stuff. And, like, kind of teach them through it so they know chemistry and everything else by the time they get to the higher grades of school. It'd be kind of fun, in my opinion. I also hate you calling it Susie Grinder. What are you talking about? S-U-S-Y. It's not of my invention. As a mechanical engineering student, I still enjoy the chemical lines in Gregtech New Horizons. Boom, boom. I gotta go turn on some lights. It's dark as hell in here. Boom. Boom. Oh, that's funny. I go in the other room to turn on all the lights, and the cat jumps down off the cupboards. She was just sleeping up there. Like, it is not comfortable. You have a nice, soft, warm bed right on the desk over here, and you sleep on the hard wooden cupboards. Make it make sense. Honestly, Gregtech New Horizons really helped me remember a lot of stuff from my materials class. That's pretty good. See, I'm wondering if I would have, if I would have had Gregtech back in the day when I was in chemistry, how I would have done. I did pretty good, but if I would have done better. Should really use a smaller cell for that. Hey, a lead-lined chest. Beautiful. Alright, so now a 16 by battery buffer. Oof. That's a lot of cables. I don't think we have enough, honestly. Get that all smelted up. Alright, that ain't bad. Extreme voltage battery buffer. Damn. That's a big boy. Lapotron crystals now. So we got these. Let's move the chat. Probably shrink this one. TikTok chat is small. So the Lapotron crystal. 2 HV processors. Well, that's nothing. Okay, well we get 3 more right away. No HV circuits here. Actually, hold on, we got these right here. So we get 1. 2. What are we missing? Coils. No, we got the coils there. I think it's just the yellow things. What are these? Capacitors? Heck yeah. Get some more processors, get some Lapotron crystals. That's going to be 30 million EU we can store. So I have a transformer to step up. Transform it into, you know, whatever energy. Oh, that's what we should do. That'd be the smarter thing. Just make the EV cables, transfer them around like that, and then just do the transformer to step down into the HV. Just gotta make sure that we don't have too much amperage, that's the only thing. Isn't that, how do you say that? Like, my acai? I always used to think it was like acai, but I think it's acai. Melted in the fridge, damn. Winter 96.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Oof. Yeah, you will only use EV Plus machines now. Well, I mean, I should. But that's a lot of energy to be using, especially like when I'm centrifuging stuff. Try and save some energy. Yoink. So let's see, Lapotron crystals, EV. Let's make 3 more real quick. Quadruple input hatch. How's your titanium processing? Not too bad, actually. 4 fluids in 1 hatch. Heck yeah, baby. You'll love to see it. So, well, it's not actually actively running right now, which I say it's good, but it's not even running. I just need to get some more sulfuric acid, so I just have this guy for washing everything off, and then every now and then I just toss everything into here. Yes, I could automate the output from here into there and never have to worry about it, but I'm not really at the point where I'm using enough of it yet to where it bothers me, or I'm not really busy with so many other things to where I can't just toss it over. But I don't know. I've gotten quite a bit of titanium out of it. I know eventually we're going to be using a lot more. We have 429 ingots here, which I know that's not a whole lot in terms of once we're trying to go for our next multi-block machines. Decent enough to make the single block machines though that we need for crafting anything else. I've been AFKing for 2 hours for my miners. Turns out I forgot to enable the item output. Oh, that's bad. That's funny. What's going on, Oscar? Spaghetti base. Yeah, this... So it is a little bit spaghetti underneath here. So, yeah. We started out with these, and I didn't really plan out everything. But it is a little spaghetti. Not too terrible. Down here... Oh, the item management, or not item management, but the pipe management is a lot better. So you see it's all nice. 2 distillery towers. All the outputs go into here. And then the benzene branching off going into this guy, that machine, branching out up there, as well as then it is going back to these turbines, which, holy crap, it is very dark back there. I didn't realize it was that dark. Nice amount of titanium. Yeah, we all got spaghetti. Yeah, if you don't have spaghetti, I don't know. then you're a good planner, and I don't know how you do it. And eventually upgrade all stuff. Yeah, upgrade it all to max, yeah. Eventually. Excuse me. Look at that, some uranium. Nice. If you fully embrace and become the spaghetti, there is a certain skill to that. That is true. There are some professional spaghettiers out there, and I don't know how they do it. Look at that. More tantalum. Do we have enough to get our quest done now? Do we have enough thorium? Where are you at? Also, yeah, for anybody that is new to the channel, if you wouldn't mind helping us reach 10,000 subscribers, I greatly appreciate it. HV battery, yeah, no, we don't need that. 30. Okay, well, that's that. It takes a long time. How long does it take? 40 seconds. That's pretty gross. Blaze pipes? What do you mean by the old blaze pipes? Suited pipes. That's what they call my muscles. The suited pipes. Oh my goodness. Hello. Guess it is a lot darker down here than I think. Alright, are you ready yet? Battery buffer. Oh, I need a transformer. Oh my gosh. Look at us. Flustered all over the place. Dire wire equals blaze pipes. I don't even know what dire wire is. I sometimes think I should do a forced spaghetti run in Factorio or something. I have a feeling there is some actual character development to be done through that. I would think so. Just imagine all the crazy things you would build because of it. The next run that I do in anything related to this, I should do a spaghetti run. Direwolf wire. Well, yeah, I haven't seen any of the direwolf wires yet. What am I missing here? Transformer. Nope. EV to HV, or obviously the opposite. Heck yeah, baby, look at that. We already got it. So quick and easy. Blaze, I think it's time to say it, but you definitely need to decorate everything. Not just for beauty, but because chisel blocks will prevent the situations like this. I guess, yeah, I mean, that does make sense, because upstairs is... We haven't had problems really with that in a long time. Alright, so we want step up. Yes. 512 in, 2048 out. Hold on. So it should be charging now. Actually, no, it's not charging. So we need 2 energy covers. So do 1 there, 1 there. So this one can be set. Okay, we want this to... I guess it doesn't really matter, it just has to be set to a certain something. Set this one to 10%. Oh yeah, this is a sleepy song. I'm sorry. Let me switch the songs. Too sleepy. What's going on, AQ? What's the turbine material? It is stainless steel. I know I could upgrade it probably to titanium, but it's fine. So 10% normal. This one's going to be electricity storage including batteries. So let's do 10% again, just to make sure. Ooh. Okay, yeah, so 1.29 million. And then we can do, this is inverted. This one's 90%. $10.8 mil. Perfect. I meant the rotor material. It is a regular sized manual turbine. Or turbine, sorry. Turbine rotor. Okay, no. We're forcing myself until I learn using the elevator. We're gonna move the elevator at some point, but we're gonna... Oh, you know what sucks? If we had... Well, I guess maybe it doesn't... It's not that bad. We could make a little room for the elevator somewhere, but... If this floor, like this pathway, was lined up with the one downstairs, that'd be kind of cool, but that'd be... Well, be a lot better planning. So let's take a look real quick just at this guy. Take my crystal back. So the one on the right, yeah, that is the lower of the two, isn't it? It is. And that goes out that way. Okay. So when that one's turned on, this guy's turned on. I've been trying to install Gregtech New Horizons and multi-MC for the last couple of minutes, and it just won't work. What's not working about it? Direwolf is the oldest Minecraft Steam mod. I assume he meant Steam. And all these years, he builds 9x9 rooms. Oh, stream mod. Okay, I think maybe he did mean stream mod. And his cables are all tangled. Oof. 9x9 cubes are just so functional and modular. I guess that could make sense. I've never really done something like that, but don't do multi-MC, just do the prism. Well, he has the multi-MC, so I don't know if he would want to go through and get prism and then have to deal with that. In my E2E game, I built my base around my elevators, so it was really easy to get around. And E2E isn't a Gregtech pack, though. It's all good. I mean, elevators are elevators. So did this update now? 10,000. Yeah, so we'll have to update that again once we get the other battery in. Also, I'm not sure how much longer I can stream for. I just see that my girlfriend has arrived back at home. But either way, the fact that now this generator should basically be running is a beautiful thing. It's just good for the newer Java, yeah. Boom. So let's do this. 90%. Yeah, there we go. Updated. And then 10%. Oh yeah, also chat, I just started watching The Office too, and it's pretty good. You know, I've never really watched a whole lot of it in the past, but it's pretty good. Hold on a minute. So, let's get this guy. Dude, if redstone actually worked like this in real life, that'd be amazing. Okay. Look at that. Okay, why'd you turn off? No valid fuel found. Ah, this is inverted. So this guy has to pump at the same time. Oh wait, no. Okay, hold on. So this can be 10%, and the other side can be when it's fully charged. So this is 90%. So this goes back, and that goes to inverted. So now, okay. This guy has to get flipped around too, I think. Or how about I do this? Okay, what the F? I closed multi-MC once and opened it back up, and now it starts. Sometimes you just need to close out, come back in. I don't know. Weird computer stuff. I will try Prism. At least there's no friction, as it's practically the same interface. Regulator redstone off. Oh shit. disable with redstone, enable with redstone. So it's enabled. Enable with redstone. What the hell? Something's up with... Hold on. Turn you off. You inverted. No. Wrong. And of course I'm using all this up. Let's see. That's my favorite way of solving problems. It might be a problem. What, of just like shutting it off, turning it back on, hoping it works? Yeah, the classic problem solving moment. There are so many fun quirks of technology, isn't there? Even the fun quirk of trying to figure out how the heck this is supposed to operate here. So, funny enough, the torch that's on faces me. Or it faces that way, so we'll see if it changes. Nope, it faces me. So the one that's automatically on is already over there. Okay, what if I do the other way? It's still... So I want this to be the low version, which it is. I want this to be inverted, that to be off. But now I want this guy to turn on, but it doesn't. Just place the RS latch further back and the same cable that connects the turbine connects the regulator. RS latch further back. You mean like here? So the out... Wait, hold on. Is out facing... Oh my gosh, the weird ass music in Gregtech New Horizons main screen just jump scared the living hell out of me, yeah. Sorry about not giving you a warning about that. I have my music turned off, so I haven't heard it in a long time. It's a good song, but it is quite loud. More. Well, I mean, we have it one block away here. So... I mean, okay, our thing is facing the opposite side. So, it is set to normal on the left and the energy 90%. So the higher the energy, it's set to normal. If you don't change it with the screwdriver, the left will always be a low battery and the right will always be high. Okay, so that's, I think, our problem is we have to change it with a screwdriver. Greg, what's going on, Redtech? How you doing today? Toolbox. Where? Okay, there it is. There we go. Project red screwdriver. Well, this, I think, will work right here. Wait. Yeah, because the light's there. Oh no, it is the same. Project red screwdriver. Screwdriver. Project Red Core. Is it the expansion? I guess they're the same thing. Rubber rod, all that. Alright, let's go make a screwdriver, I guess. Yeah, but we won't be able to stream too much longer, so I do apologize. But actually, tomorrow morning we should be able to come back with some more again. Maybe we'll actually get the stupid tungstate line actually set up. Styrene rubber, rubber rod. Put them in the lathe, extruder. Yes, we'll just put it in the extruder. Okay, there we go. And boom. So that does the same thing though. Maybe not. So that's inverted low energy, normal high energy. Perfect. Not perfect. Oh, that's why. Here, hold on. So that's why I wanted this here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So now this guy's on, generating power. That guy is only using that. Perfect. Finally generating power. What do I do for my base design? I have no idea what I want to build, and I want to just have a small base that I can't really escape. See, I guess it really depends on 9x9 rooms. Yeah, why don't you do 9x9 hexagon rooms? That's another... Okay, instead of having the squares, a lot of people like doing hexagons. It's a thing. Ooh, you know what? Well, I guess I don't have to worry about these outputting energy, but we don't want to risk it. Yeah, we should be fine if wires touch this, but obviously don't touch it just in case. So we'll have a big HV wire coming out, and we'll have some more transformers for any of the other machines here. But yeah, this guy should be producing up to 2500 EU per tick, or whatever the max is for this machine. I would like to make some more of the information panels and like some Gregtech sensor kits that I just put next to it, and I can just kind of watch it like the one upstairs. But yeah, we got max flow rate. We're charging very slowly, but we are charging all of our batteries. And I guess even if we did make all of our machines EV, that wouldn't be too terrible. Let's look at the endstone dust real quick. Endstone... Oh, actually... Yeah, endstone dust. Uses. So if I put it in a centrifuge, overclocked EV, that is 1280 EU per tick. 72 seconds. So I guess, I mean, it is going to be a lot faster. 72 seconds to make an EV centrifuge. Place a plate on the side so that the cables do not connect. Oh, I forgot about that, yeah. I guess the bunker base will work with some cool chisel blocks. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Which with HSSE rotors, this is true before, but not sure. 1 second, chat. I'm going to be right back. Alright, I'm going to do something real quick. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'll just, I'll have the screen... I'll have the screen show the batteries charging for a little bit. But yeah, we'll probably be getting close to ending the stream, so let me just make sure, see how much time we got. Alright, chat, we're back. Sorry about that. We got about, probably about, I don't know, an hour left. Also, what the hell? What happened? What? 3 minutes. Oh, wait, hold on. This is 10%. It just stopped. But I know the things about... Oh, I missed quite a bit. I built a giant greenhouse area. Here, let me read this once my energy's actually started. Maybe we gotta do opposite. %. Come on. $3.20 million. Oh, that's why. Okay, so hold on. Let's what did I mess up here? Latch has 3 different modes. Oh, I'm not even in the right mode, am I? So this is on right now. We want this guy to be on. How does that work? Oh, because this was on for a little bit, that's why. Oh boy. Shift, yeah. Let's see here. That's not what I want. Rotate. Okay, there we go. We finally selected the random one. Look at that. Alright. I built a giant greenhouse area and also built a functional oil refinery. I'm building things as I need them and decorating them, which is a really cool thing and a smart thing to do. This is the cool thing with Minecraft. Decorate it if you want to, but don't force yourself to build something nice. Yeah. So like you could if you really want to, but if you really only care about functionality, you can just go and do functionality. That's all you have to worry about. When one placed second is inverted from one, the other two have different uses. 3.02, yeah, 3.2 million, so 4 something. So it is building up now. Very nice. I do want to see if I can build my machine vertically. Also, superconductor, EV, UEV, EV. Ooh, it's green. How does one build this? Superconductor. Base EV ingot. EV power. You need TPV coils. Helium. Well, helium's easy to get. We have plenty of helium. Saves 3.85 seconds. That ain't much. Oof. Platinum and uranium. You know, funny enough, I mean, platinum, yeah, platinum might be a little bit annoying. But, I mean, uranium ain't too bad either. I mean, we have some of that already. 238. Superconductor base wires. Then, yeah, you need to use this. And the assembler. Hold on a minute. Where? Okay, here we go. Superconductor EV wire. Helium. Pumps. And tungsten steel. Okay. So that's where all that comes from. Are there other types of gates and latches available? I do believe so, yeah. So if you look at Project Red, I mean, if you like computers, there's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, you got OR gates, NOR gate. Like, you actually have legit gates. So, I mean, yeah, you could probably literally build anything electronically you want in this mod pack if you know what you're doing. When my refinery is very full of products and needs to be emptied, it connects a pipe that simulates throwing waste into the sea. That's pretty funny. I'll just dump it all in, like, we don't care about the pollution, just get rid of it. Superconductors you only have evaluated. Yeah, an energy tier above, or at the end of the tier, yeah. I like how they're green, though, from the uranium. You forgot what you were doing for a moment. Oh no, how could I forget? Beautiful, though. That is nice. Should start patching up the floor. And honestly, like, I could easily just move all these machines. I could build the pathways to where I want them, and then figure out where the machines are going to go after that. That's what I should do with everything else in the tiers below. Figure out how many different types of machines there are. The machines that I might want to have more of. You know, figure out what to do with all that. So, EV centrifuge. Look at that. Boom. Done. Got it. EV. I don't even know what other EV machines I have. Is that not a quest? Guess not. Ooh, I guess also while we've been messing around, we have more stuff here. There's a lot of machines. That's not that many machines. I mean, it is a lot, but it's not a lot, actually. Radon decay. Beautiful. And should be another quest. Lead line chest. Got that one there. Hold on. Oh. Lead line box. Okay, well, we already retrieved that. Optional task. Radium 226 dust. Retrieval. So we got that guy. Cool. Chest which holds radioactive materials. Have you dabbled in the open computers / computer craft stuff so far? See, I have not, because I've never heard of that mod pack before. So I think that's right here, isn't it? SFM and computers. I don't know if that's this guy. Hold on. Yeah, I don't even know. Steve's Factory. What is this? Today we shall embark on... Oh yeah, open computers. Yeah, no, we have never messed with this, so I don't know how good or bad that is. And who knows, maybe you could be somebody that, you know, helps us figure that out. If you're pretty smart with computers. Although I don't really know what these would be used for, pretty much. Radon is spicy air. Not that spicy. I mean, it's only spicy if you breathe it for too long. I can only count to 3, so that's a lot of machines. Alright, Ingalls, fair enough. Fair enough. Should open a window when it's raining outside. Also, let me fix the music. It got to the certain section of music that is not as nice anymore, so I'm going to switch it right up to the Minecraft stuff. Perfect. And we'll head back. Oh, that's not the back that I wanted. I wanted back here. So yeah, get all this guy out of there. Wow. It's a lot of emerald stuff. Need to know programming. Yep. Eventually I'm just going to be doing it just to get the quest done, but yeah, I don't know anything about programming. You can program them with Lua, and then you can do anything with it, like write programs to regulate your factory or what you just did with the RS latch. You could do that in software as well. That's actually kind of crazy. Make software in a game to, wow, to control our factory. That is wild. Well, those quests are going to be fun. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, that's so cool looking. I like that. Okay, well, have fun sifting these guys out. Ooh, that's a tiny box. Needs more power to start. Required 360 EU per tick. HV. Well, what do you got for an energy hatch in this bad boy? I got one MV energy hatch. Is that what I got? Yeah, 360. Okay, hold on. Do I not have an HV energy hatch laying around? I do not. I could have another energy hatch there. Alright, whatever. What is it going to take me to make another HV energy hatch? I have all the lubricant and everything else, so let's just do that. Okay, low power ICs. Coolant. HV machine hull. Gold cables. I think I have it saved somewhere. So it sucks to have this. I need another monitor so I can not have to worry about the stupid TikTok chat. People always remember the Titanic, but back in the day, the White Star Line was infamous for its vessels sinking in the ocean. Well, yep, there you go. Yeah, it only takes one big one. Although, if they were infamous for that, I wonder, maybe, yeah, they just didn't have as big of a ship or as many people die on each one specifically. I mean, maybe, yeah, obviously they probably had more people die overall. But that's kind of crazy. I never even knew that. Coils. I could not imagine the people working like in the engine rooms and stuff when all that happened, getting locked in and drowning. That would be scary as hell. I don't know if I have the mental power to be able to go through that, or to be strong enough to sacrifice myself for that. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Pump. Gold wire. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 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 And there. I knew I was missing something. I love that thing. You want to know what else you can imagine? What? What else could I imagine? Turbine. Nope. Nope. Rip. HV gas turbine. Oh, good. Missing 2 HV motors. Oh, also good. There we go. Good thing we have some extra laying around. Boom. Alright. Now we're done messing with that. Do we actually... What? It's the wrong machine. I was gonna say, there's only one hatch, right? Disconnect you. Take all this out. Thank you. Perfect. And this guy. Boom. Now it's going to operate even faster. Hell yeah. Alright. Turn on. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. 6 seconds each. I don't think it... Oh, oh yeah, okay. I don't think it accepts overclocking. Fair enough. Hey, radium, baby! Look at that. And, okay, so the timer is actively going. So that's kind of nice. So we don't have to worry about, like, oh, how much longer is it? Radioactive. Avoid direct handling without hazmat protection. Beautiful. Yep, let it decay. And eventually electrolyze it into our radon. That is so cool. Alright. Can we... Okay, the next song is playing. It's just quiet. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on a second. Let us disconnect our very beautiful machine. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some other pipes. So eventually I could have maybe a couple other tanks here. And then obviously all the pipes with oxygen and whatever else in here. Who's burning up the oxygen? Is it still just you? Yes. Oh my goodness. Tantalum ingot. How fast is it cooking the aluminum? I'll just cook up more there. Boom, boom. Pyrite. Alright, how much energy do we have? 2.29 million. Okay. Yeah, eventually we're gonna have to just go mine in the end stone, or not in the end stone, in the end for quite a while, just to get a bunch of end stone. Okay, I do have the autoclave, and I do. Oh, yeah, HV chemical reactor. Can we make an EV chem reactor? Chemical reactor, MV. Chemical reactor, please. Where is it? EV. Oh, the next tier, the IV, is when they start changing colors. Yeah, so that's the thing that sucks with, if I want to go with all the EV machines, is that it's going to take a lot of circuits, the EV circuits. We don't have that. Centrifuge uranium. Talking about this guy, 238. Uranium 235, yeah, to get the plutonium 239 for the loop. What was that? HV centrifuge? Damn. Could just take that downstairs with me. Alright. Cables. Yeah, what is our best HV cable? HV cable. 16 amps. We don't produce that much yet. 4 amps is fine enough for now. Canthal is 3 EU per volt. EU. No, it's not even HV, it's EV cable, duh. I'm gonna blow something up. EV cable. Nichrome is gross. Steel's not bad. Aluminum. TPV. Alright. So I go with aluminum max amperage. Okay, so it's 1 amp per. It's fine. 1 EU per block. That I can live with that. So right now we're producing maybe. No, we're only outputting 3 amps of EV at most. We're not even producing it, but with the 3 batteries, that's what we got. So we'll go with 4x aluminum cables, which is these guys. Actually, you know what? Damn it. Maybe I just make the bigger ones, because then uses loss per meter 1 EU. Yeah, per volt per amp. Yeah. Alright. Whatever. Which, I mean, I guess 8 isn't that crazy. We're producing 2048. Use aluminum best before the superconductors, yeah. We have the D canner. Okay, we'll just make these. Be fine. And then once we need to upgrade, we'll worry about that later. But we'll do this. These can go in there for now. And then these can go in after. Need 2048 blocks to lose 1 amp. What? I thought, hold on. Assembler. So this loses 1 EU per block per amp. So I thought since it's 8 amps, it would lose. Oh my gosh. Gregtech, thank you very much. You gifted 5 subscriptions, or not subscriptions, but memberships. And then, yeah, just completely, poof, gone. See, I don't understand. I feel like it happens to you all the time, that they just completely, like, disappear. But then, like, anybody else, like, I think Darius gifted a sub the other day, and it stayed there. But thank you very much, Red. I greatly appreciate it. And everybody else, all the names of becoming the members. In the span of 7 years, they lost the RMS Republic, RMS Titanic, and HMHS Britannic. I never even heard of the Britannic. Before that, they also lost the SS Titanic. Wait, not Titanic. SS Atlantic. I wonder. So I mean, that is a lot of ships. But I wonder how many people were on the ships, or maybe there wasn't enough rich people on those ships. Those are the poorer people ships, so they didn't even care about it. 1 EU per block. This looks like it would be. So this is what I always thought. Like you're saying, 1 EU per block. But then somebody told me since it's like a bigger cable, you lose more voltage. I guess what I could do is take the portable scanner and check it. I don't even know. Have it crafting a recipe. Actually, hold on. Let me take my portable scanner and test this out. Hold on. Move stupid TikTok chat. Amperage 0 out of 16. 12.3. That doesn't help me. You lose more voltage, depends on amperage. So it depends on the max amperage of the cable or the amperage being used? Same. Guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. Amperage being used. And then Tooth says cable. So yeah, I guess I get one of each answer. The world may never know. Alright, so this is EV tier. It can handle this voltage. Ender IO conduits, please. Thank you very much. So we want to start out with... I'll see what we could do is we could have this as like a wall. 1, 2, 3. I guess I really can't go much further back this way. Oh, wait a minute. Can we get a quest done and get some cool stuff? Catwalks. Blowtorch. Most of the Republic's crew was reseed by the Italian ship they rammed, and the British were busy with World War I during the loss of the Britannic. Oh, okay, yeah, most of the Republic's crew was rescued by the Italian ship they rammed. I don't know where the reseed came from. It's all good. Yeah, no. Okay, so no, now, like, in today's day and age, like, traveling in the sea, like, I go on cruises and stuff, like, I find that fun and whatever. You would think that now, which I think it is true, that boats are legally required, or, like, cruise ships are legally required to have enough lifeboats to save everybody, or at least a lot more than what they had in the past. But I could not imagine back in the day, like, sailing, or even, like, in old wooden ships across the ocean. F that. That would be scary. Although, as scary as being threatened by, say, the British Empire or stuff like that, maybe not that scary. So, I guess it would be worth traveling and risking your life for that, but damn. That would suck. Not knowing where the hell you're going. No, like, true GPS just going off your compass and your maps. Or else it would be a flat loss for the cable, but it is given as a function of amperage. So I guess that would make sense. Yeah, the more amperage that's flowing through the cable, because it's being used, it would lose more. So if you're not using as much amperage, you don't lose as much voltage. That ain't too bad. I like to talk like I know what I'm talking about. Blowtorch, look at that. Oh, that was optional. Catwalks can connect to each other, form a wide range of stuff. Steel grates, steel frame boxes. Steel frame boxes. No steel frame boxes. Black steel rod. Where's all my other rods? 252 steel rods. Okay, 16 steel frame boxes. Steel gratings. Screws and rods. Gonna take all these bolts. Boom. Boom. Thank you very much. Assembler, steel grates, 5 and 3. Steel rods. I have plenty enough of that. Let's craft 256, 512. That is kind of nice. I can't wait until I have more than just steel rod. Oh, good. Oh, it's not even connected. I'm an idiot. Good job, Blaze. I don't even know how to power up your own machines. Wire cutters, please. Thank you. There's that guy. See, I wonder what happens now with this guy. Hold on, let's take a look at this. Okay, it doesn't even change. The wiki doesn't say anything about the more amperage, the greater the loss. Alright, it is what it is. Not too worried about it. Holy shite. That's a lot of steel gratings. Yeah, 5 and 3 is 10. Or 5 and 3 is 5. Wow, that's a big difference. Scaffold. 1 and 1. You need 4 for the quest. Alright, so let's just do this. Do that. Catwalk. 3 steel grates. Okay. Caged ladder. Pretty sure the loss depends on... Just try not to die in the chat again. The thing is that sea travel wasn't really dangerous by that point. By the 1880s, we pretty much had things figured out more or less. So I guess, yeah, it seems scarier now than I guess what it actually was. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fear of drowning. Blaze, you are streaming so late. Yeah. It just so happened that I had some time this evening to stream, which I'm kind of happy because I spent most of the day doing a lot of other things, video editing, all that fun stuff. A 1x tin cable can handle 1 amp containing 32 EU at a loss of 1 EU per volt per meter, blah blah, all that. This means that 1 amp can travel 32 blocks before it dies. Yeah, so if you had, say, you know, a machine that uses 32 EU per tick, and you had 31 cables and that machine was at the 32nd block, would it even still be able to run because of the cable loss? I don't think it would be able to, right? Because you're only getting 1 EU per tick at the end of the cable from all the loss. A 1x tin wire can handle 1 amp containing 32 EU at a loss of 2 EU per volt per meter per amp. In this case, the amp can travel 16 blocks only. 1x tin wire can handle 1 amp containing that. Oh! If I lost my amp, my base was dead. So that makes sense with, yeah, you would only be able to travel 16 blocks. But that's what I'm wondering. That's what I should test that at some point. Do some maths. It's very nice. So I'm glad that you're able to enjoy it, Parker. That guy's all done. That's good. Okay, so this has run out of oxygen, so we're fine. I'm gonna shut you down, sir. Hot tantalum ingot. We don't want to lose that, so we'll let that shut down, and then we'll continue on. Swap out our quadruple input hatch. I'll wait for it real quick here. Thank you for the scaffold. Catwalk. There we go. It's finally done. Wrench. Where'd you put my wrench? Wrench. Wrench? Wrench. Wrench. That is so nice. Look at that. And it holds 32,000? Wow. Holds twice as much as this. That's beautiful. "30 catwalks. Boom, boom. And caged ladders. We need ladders. Needs ender conduit for multi-liquids. Or, yeah, the ender conduit is better. Or we could use the quad pipes, which are not as good. Catwalks! Beautiful, that's done. So, I don't really know if these are the catwalks that I wanted, but they're the catwalks that I'm gonna get. Hold on. Ew. I don't like how it's so fast to climb. Hold on. What the heck? How in the hell does this work? Scaffolds and builders. Scaffolds are useful for building up, blah, 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 blah. Cage ladder gives you a way to move up and down without a risk of falling off. Climbing them is much faster than vanilla ladders. Support columns are purely decorative. Sturdy rails lets you remove railings or even the floor from a catwalk by right-clicking. Hey, thank you very much for whoever that was that just subscribed. I don't know if I could see Super Jacob. What's going on? Thank you very much. Oh. Interesting. They have to be inside. How does this work? I did it. I finally generating nitrobenzene. Fully passive. Wow. Why can I not speak English today? I finally did it. I am generating nitrobenzene fully passive. That's awesome. Congratulations. I cannot see. I can't wait to get to that point where I'm actually generating stuff like that. Hello? Can I not, like... Wow. Well, I'm glad that I made those. Those are nice. Stupid. Rotate. Can't be like that, can it? No. So I have it like this. I guess it's just... Was right, need the tool, open. Okay. Yeah, the stupid blowtorch. Ew. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. I guess it makes sense. They're supposed to be safe. And then you have, like, scaffolds, catwalk. Okay, well, if I wasn't such a baby, I'd be fine. So you take this. Oh. I don't know if I took off all the right stuff, but that's kind of cool. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that is a lot cooler than I thought. Safety first. You have the guardrails and everything. The catwalk. Although, I'm surprised that this catwalk doesn't have any, hold on. Oh. What is... Scaffold and catwalk. See, like, you have, yeah, the scaffold there, and then that, I don't even know. We're not gonna mess with it, whatever. Maybe we'll set something up after we get the machine. Alright. So, we have our power generating. Why are you not generating anymore? Are you full? Oh, I guess, yeah, it just shuts off so that it stays. Okay, hold on. Want it at 95%. Well, I guess it's not going to turn back on and charge anyway. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Just keep putting it in and it will connect. What do you mean? What's going to connect? Alright, let's figure out where we want our stuff here. Oh, the catwalk, yeah. It would be nice if we got an item that helped our mining speed while we're floating like this. Alright. More redstone upgrades. Yep. That's gonna be insanely fast, but that'll be nice. Although I can put another upgrade on it, so shouldn't complain too much. Okay, once we get this section cleared here, then we'll be fine. Like this one that I'm mining right now. Once this is mined out, then we can start building our machine up above this. All right. So, do we not have our chisel? We do. These guys, good amount of them. I want to see what looks the best. Oh, that does actually connect nicely. Oh, these all connect nicely. Okay, hold on a minute. I do like the texture of that one a bit more. So 1, 2. So this is the block. About 1, 2, 3. So here. Take a look at the sift. It must have filled in lead chest radon. It's not stacking. Really? Why? Oh my goodness. Wow. Huh. Yeah, look at that. Output bus. What the heck? That's weird how it's automatically like sorting itself. 3,400 seconds. Also, it is crazy that, yeah, it just does not stack. Remove the thorium, yeah. Huh. Crazy. Use architect bench to make blocks like the pillars or the glow strip. Yeah, I see. I like the builds that people do with like the neon glowing strips and stuff in them. I think that's pretty cool. I'll have to mess around with that at some point. 2.4. Oh yeah, how's our wood farm doing up here? Still insanely probably overpowered. Ooh. Okay. 238 stacks. Let's go to sleep for a second here. Oh, that's why. Yep, we need to get some fluid up here. So what we could do... Yeah, these guys are empty. Not good. Need to get some sort of fuel system up there. Or actually, I could just switch those over to the combustion engines and just bring up the the 3 million fuel that's there. But that's not also a good option because eventually that's going to run out too. And if that runs out, a lot of bad things will happen with our base. So yeah, there we go. Our wood production's fine. We just can't be stupid with our power. Oh good, yeah, I wanted all that in my inventory, yeah. Put it in a filter chest and make a filtered loop, otherwise you'll have to wait 1 hour for the radon. A filtered chest. Oh, you want me to do like the loop right now is what you're trying to say? Well, in order to get the loop uses, I mean, we have to wait the hour. Because to make radon, we need plutonium and the uranium anyways to do this. Which the loop doesn't even make sense. Because... Well, I guess you'd still have to just get air pumped in. But you would just recirculate this around and you have uranium being pushed in. Put it in a filtered chest, make sure all that. 1 conduit in a large chest. I'm just going to leave it for now. I'm not too worried about it. Then uses. Make radon 144. 100. Which this stuff right here is funny. Like, this doesn't help us at all with the loop. Yeah, you just smelt the plutonium again, yeah. It's nothing too crazy. Where are you, Builder's Wand? Put the catwalk without the handrails on the floor now. Oh, I see, especially we have this. There's magic blocks now? What do you mean magic blocks? So yeah, we could have this little catwalk. There's always been magic blocks in this game, though. You're replacing blocks down magically. Oh yeah, the builder's wand. Yeah, I got that from a quest quite a while ago. It's very, 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 very helpful. Helped me build the flag. Move the handrails with the tool. Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me get rid of this. So we can do all that. Funny enough, I can just keep the handrails on. Oh. That's actually really cool. Have the handrails up on the sides. Blaze, I was sleeping during your streams. You made the flag. Blaze needs handrails. I don't need handrails. I'm not that incapable of walking. But you can't put a machine on top of it. Ah, that kind of sucks. Ooh. I don't like that. Oh yeah, you can't. Well, I guess I would have it for when I go to build, what do you want to call it? Just more like a decorative build. Won't build it around my machines. I could, but then I'd have to have blocks like this in the middle, and it's not worth the headache right now. You can leave it without any handrails. Yeah, just like as a floor or something like that. Just gonna leave it like this for now, though. Okay, let me up, please. Cables. Boom. 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 So I want to have a drawer that we're going to put the dust in. We need the drawers and a drawer locking key. Drawer locking key. I used to create walkways that connect several rooms with the different levels. That's pretty cool. Obviously make your base more of a factory and have catwalks above everything. I could. I should. But will I? Oh, we could have like a little staircase coming up this way. That'd be kind of cool. So, want to have... Actually, yes. So we can have our input of dust here. Endstone dust. Uses. Oh. Uses. I'll have to go grab the rest of my dust. So we need sand, platinum, all that other fun stuff. Polymetallic powder, sand, and helium, which we will take this guy back. So that can go, that can go. Put one level above the ground. Hold on a second. We're talking about these catwalks like this. Like that, just to have the rails. Then you can use it above and below to pass pipes and conduits. Put one level above the ground. Or what are you talking about, Carlos? Alright, there we go, we got that gone. Machines. Oh, you mean to put like the machine on the ground like that. So then yeah, I could pass items between pipes. See, that's what I kind of had in my creative world, as I had like a long line of machines. Which actually maybe I could just do like a curve around. So I could extend this out. You always do automation on the floor. You lose space for pipes and cables and you end up looking down. Okay. So put that there. Boom. Boom. So I don't know if I want to have. Can we get this? Uses. 3 possible output. Well, no, we only have 2 outputs that. Okay, hold on. Molecular separator. There's EV, yeah. Okay, I got EV. I guess I don't even really care, so I could do this with just a conveyor, just transferring over, because it's fine. Guess that could be my 2 outputs for sand and this. Place the machines at the most aesthetic viewing height and leave them below and above for automation. I guess what? Because I feel like hold on. see. Yeah, you need to dig to the run the cable. Yeah. So we'll do this. Boom. I guess this could be like, pretend to be up on a pedestal. Could do a nicer looking block than that, maybe. Ooh. Oops. I hate how it does that. Alright, so then we'll get obviously the other stuff out of there. So I'm just trying to think of how I want to do this with like the outputs. Alright, hold on. What does the next machine for the tungstate do? So the next one is the autoclave that we want to dump out into next. So we dump the tungstate in. We want water, sodium tungstate. Pass the cable underneath, then cut blocks of plate with a saw to hide the cables. So can you, you can hide, what is it? I know you can hide these cables, I think, with plates. But the Ender IO cables, can you hide those with plates? I haven't tried that, actually. Let's see, do I have any plates in here? I doubt it. Still not even using my elevator. So I can't cover the Ender IO. Gregtech new horizons cables can place plates. Yes, these ones can. Ender IO cannot. So we have to kind of keep an eye on that. Can I make these into plates? Slabs. Or wait. Can't the facades basically work as like a plate? A2. And then I could place that against all of these, use a micro block saw. Alright, let's get this functional first. So we can auto output. Actually, hold on. Do this. Ender IO has facades, okay. Insert. Insert. Extract. There we go. So this is going to be sand. It's going to be platinum. Locked. And then the tungstate goes into our autoclave that is now gone. Oh, it's right there. So that has item auto output, uses, centrifuge. Yes, that automatically outputs our, what do you want to call it?
Probably wants to beg for food.
Probably. Are you hungry, kitty cat? Are you hungry? Yeah, I hear you screaming under the desk. Ender IO has facades which can be painted with Ender IO's paint machine. Okay. So we got these. I might want to expand this maybe out this way. And then I can have fluids. Well, I guess the fluid won't be able to come out from there. Actually, helium could. Come out from here, but then I would need to also worry about this guy. So the tungstate needs to pump in water. Sodium tungstate. Tank above, yeah. Oh yeah, we could put a tank above here. So you make all that. You use this scheelite. Use the steam H2O. So I'm surprised. Wait, could you use a fluid cooler? I'm surprised that you can't turn the steam into water to cycle it back through the machine. Because I just thought of that. Water. So the steam that we produce, we can't cool back down. Distillery. Oil cracker. Alright, time for me to take a break. I'll start a plant line later tonight. Sounds good. We'll see you later. Well, if you're leaving the stream, we'll see you later. If you're just taking a break from Gregtech, that sounds good. Pyrolos oven, chem reactor. Unless you're saying distilled water. Yeah, because we produce the steam. So we smelt this. We produce tungsten. We produce steam. But yeah, like I don't understand. Oil cracker. There's no water there. Large chemical reactor. You would think the fluid heater would do something like that. Pyrolos oven, no. Coke oven, no. Now you're thinking with portals. With, what do you mean? Are you talking about like the Ender IO conduits, or are you just talking about my big brain overthinking everything? Sag. Fluid canner. Oh, game. Alright, whatever. We'll just have to keep the water topped up. Fill up water every now and then. Oh, we should get some signs. Hold on. Holy crap. 112 signs? Boom, 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 boom. Two X1 drawer for sand and platinum. Yes. Yeah, rather than wasting my time here with that. Yes. See, I forget that those exist. They can store less, but obviously we just do some drawer upgrades. Thank you. Although, I still do like having, them kind of separated, but this machine probably doesn't allow for it that well. Alright. Let's do that. Still the same. Boom. Boom. Locked. Let's go get our end stone dust as well. There's another tank for liquid tungsten under the autoclave. Well, unless you're talking about water going underneath. Yeah, instead of going above. Tank. We don't have any super tanks on us right now, but that's fine. End stone, that's what we wanted. Where's our end stone? Where did I set it? There it is. Finally launched my tungsten farm, working great, even not in full power. Nice. Very happy for you on that. Boom. Yeah, eventually we'll get something for that, but that's fine. Just although no, I would like the water tank on top. Hold on. I'm gonna try and do, because I did have something else already. If I mess up, then we'll figure something out, but H2O tank. Then obviously uses. So we're going to produce lithium. So I want lithium underneath here. Disconnect you. So that'll be that. We can produce sodium tungstate. Needs sodium dust to go in though. Huh. Interesting. Have a good night. Sounds good, Red. We'll see you later. Thank you very much for jumping in today, as well as all the gifted memberships. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Needs water, it gives you sodium tungstate liquid. Yeah. Which we're gonna use. This goes into a chem reactor, which I thought I had one already on my HV. It's not. Pick that up. Unless we want some explodies. So we'll have the chem reactor. EV chem. Okay. HV. Chem reactor. Install EV. Okay. Okay, please can I have the next song? It's quiet. Thank you. Do we have our output? I mean, I guess we could have our sodium input, because we're going to want to keep something open for the electrolyzing, because you look at this, we need sodium. Well, eventually we get salt back, so we use this. We get salt back here, we want to electrolyze that back to our sodium. Let's keep this open. Do this. And then our electrolyzer can go here, but then we can have obviously our other pipes connecting between machines. Which actually, yeah, this will be connected to bring items back. Also, the lightning is really annoying. So Sodium with conduit underneath, place 2x2 drawer with sand, lithium, platinum. Oh, it's sodium. Yeah, you're saying to have a drawer here for sodium. We'll get her done. Purified copper, nice. Hold on, where's all my wafers? So I need some RAM, which is green sapphire lens. Or what? Green sapphire lens. Where's my green sapphire lens? Okay. What about central processing unit? Diamond lens. I guess I have neither of them. You will need to upgrade the drawer, but it will be compact. True, Sleep the Thunder seems like it's here. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I guess it is nighttime, yeah. Wait, how is it nighttime? It's 5:50 p.m. Well, I guess because it's raining, I can go to sleep earlier. Forgot about that. There's a diamond lens. Ruby lens. Green sapphire lens. So, diamond lenses, yep. One is one. It's fine, because then using those will get cut up. One is 8. Wow. So we're going to get 8 stacks of these. Obviously all in the clean room here. Which I hope that this is actually activated, so we'll wait and see. I thought it was in my own world, lol, since I'm living underground. Genuinely don't care about the weather. Right, don't even really have to worry about it. Yeah, see, this is actually not even operating. There we go. Enabled. Alright, so that'll continue going for a while. Beautiful. Alright, so central processing did need a clean room, but RAM, did RAM need a clean room? RAM does not need a clean room. At least the recipe that I'm making. So green sapphire lens, we'll take that outside. Her... Be right back, chat, and we will give Kitty Cat her snack. Alright, we're back. In a storm, you can sleep even if it's not night, just like in real life. I could sleep in the daytime even in real life. I can't sleep in daytime in Minecraft though. Willpower IC wafer uses. Oh. Look at all that. Cut them all up, right? Uses. HV cutting machine, that's why. Alright, we're just gonna let that all process for a while. Which is not as awesome because we need circuits like now. Oh, it's draining. Do we have energy in the back? I hate that I climb the chest every damn time. Okay, we got energy, but obviously we don't produce nearly enough. Turbo gas turbine. This is an MV machine, so this isn't even connected to these. It's high voltage. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, this one's separate. So, make more MV circuits. Take these guys. Did I not make any central processing units? Oh no, they're right there. Perfect. Circuit boards. Unstable internet connection. Video quality will be automatically adjusted. Okay, TikTok, you do that. Alright, let's cut that off. Hey Joker, what's going on? How you doing? But when there's a storm it is better to sleep. Yeah, just to get it over with, not having to listen to it the whole time. Doing good, just chilling. Nice. Glad you're able just to get the old chilling like a villain. Yeah, earlier today, I was pretty busy today. Had, did some lawn care, and, what is it? Just running around town all day, finished up my video editing, got my video out. Thankfully had some time to stream, so that was nice. But yeah, I've been pretty busy. How was the rest of your day? Okay, we got wire, all that other good stuff. Yeah, I'll let that guy keep going. So now it's just sitting. Because what, one stack of MV is 32 HV, which is only 16 EV. I spent my entire day working on my Dungeons & Dragons character sheet, which is now done. It's beautiful and amazing. That's awesome. That's crazy that you can spend a whole day with working on Dungeons & Dragons kind of stuff. I always forget how in-depth D&D is. That's 40 more right there if I chop those up. I cannot wait to get a bigger clean room. This is terrible. I need a bigger clean room. I want to show you at some point. I'd be interested. Just taking a peek. Seeing what it's all about. Actually, let's get all of these out. These are already cut. Get them out. And all the lenses can go here. Alright, we're gonna stop you. You want to try and do a peek run? I can show you my character sheet real fast before we start. I would be interested. Time is it now? 9:54. Give me 6 to 15 minutes. Say it's 10:55 right now. Just say 15 minutes, 10 after 11, or 10 after 12 for you. Just want to kind of finish up setting up some more stuff here real quick and then do that. Take your time. Sounds good. It's late for me, but I'm down. Sounds good. I don't know how long. Maybe I could do like one max full length run, like if it ends up being like 2 or so hours. I mean, I don't really have to go to bed, but I do need to wake up at an okay time tomorrow because I got some parties going on, or a party going on tomorrow. Yeah, one run. Sounds good. Obviously, if we die right away, then we'll try again. It's 1 a.m. here. Ain't too bad, Carlos. I'm tired, but I didn't play today. I know, we got to get our daily peak run in. I guess I could drink one of my special beverages that I only have one a day. I could have one now and then just not drink one tomorrow, because tomorrow, tomorrow, basically all day I'm going to have anything and everything to eat and drink, so I'm not going to have to worry about that. So, I'll do that. A little bit of caffeination will be good. We're all set still here. Power's still good. Alright, well that's 20. That'll get us 10 EV circuits. So that's at least 5 machines or so. I think we'll be fine. So shut that guy off. Shut that off. Take these. 8 more MV circuits. There's 50. Alright. Find red alloy wires. Boom, boom. What else do we need? RAM. Oh, good. We gotta cut up all the RAM yet. Okay, we do have some. Quit your yapping, Blaze. You're actually fine. What we don't have, though, is a whole lot of red alloy wires, so we're gonna need some of that. Redstone. Nope. Redstone. Nope. Redstone. Oh, wait a minute. We have a bunch of stuff outside. It's been a hot minute since we've actually checked our farm. See how much carbon we got now. See how much glow mushrooms. Probably overfilling. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've ever... Did you see the fully finished build? I mean, it maybe could be a hair longer, but the flag is finally done. Manual crafting circuits is hard work. It is. Although it's not nearly as bad as the old manual crafting. This ain't nearly as bad. Nice. Thank you. $20 stacks, not bad. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Salty root. It's fine. Don't know why I'm singing the Jurassic Park stuff now. Extractor. Because you know I like it. I mean, it probably is because you are here. Just subconsciously, I just think about dinosaurs. You thought you saw something out of the corner of your eye. Herobrine? Where are you? I don't see him. He's gone. Alloy smelter. Put that in. Get rid of the nether quartz. Copper. Good. No copper. Oh yeah, I think I already did a lot of stuff with my copper. Oh good. I need copper. Can I... What was I even trying to do? Okay, I got 10 minutes. What was I trying to do? Copper. Oh, I was trying to make red alloy. Uh-oh. Can I not use annealed copper? Cables. Yep. I can. I mean, it's kind of a waste, but I can. Oh yeah, Joker. Is there going to be any other people that are going to be joining us in Peak? Jester or anybody? Boom, 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 boom. I'm really starting to like how there's like a little cubby hole up here. Get a little staircase. Oh man. And then we're gonna have the turbines down below. Oh, you know what I just thought of? This is not high enough. Whatever. If we have to, what I might do is maybe I could build like a small little trench. This could be the top turbine, and then we build 2 more down below it so it all fits in. Maybe Moo. Yeah, maybe Moo, I'm gonna ask. Alright, sounds good. Elevator. 2 stacks. I think it fits 2 more blocks in height. Yeah, it wouldn't be much taller, but I don't want it to be so crammed. I mean, I honestly could just move all my machines that I already have, which I probably should do, rather than digging deep into the world, or deeper into the world. Yeah, since I really didn't do much, I could just raise these all by 1, because then the next controller... Yeah, what would it... You'd have this block, controller, top. And then with this stuff on top, you would be right... Hold on, sorry. You'd be right here, so it would fit, technically. But I don't want it to be so crammed. I at least want, like, 2 blocks of space above to be able to walk. So I'd have to raise it, 2 blocks. Or 1 block. Alright, hold on. Let me move my microphone a little bit further away from the keyboard. Oh. All that beautiful gold. We're going to need that eventually. And a shite ton of it. How's that looking? Beautiful. Wafers, batteries are charged up. Get that going again. What am I missing? Circuits. Oh, RAM. I need my WAM. Damn it. Wait. 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 I can cut that out here. Damn! One wafer is 32 chips? Holy crap. Okay, wow, wow. A lot better than I thought. It's gonna take me a hot minute to cut those all up, but... Okay. Place a catwalk in front to serve as a walkway. Are you talking about in front of my machines down there? On the platform? I could do that. Yeah, and then like have like a little opening there. That'd be kinda cool. Okay, goodbye music. I wasn't listening to you anyways. Music is gone. Just said, I'm out. Ballad of the Cats is quiet. Oh, that's why it's the Nether song. Alright, music disc time real quick. Well, we still have 4 minutes left. Alright, so we got 19 circuits. Yeah, so maybe, we'll see. Maybe I'll have all that built down there by the time the next stream starts, if I wake up early enough. Which, maybe not. I'll probably start the stream anyways. The turbine, it also uses wafers more than normal. The cutting machine out here uses wafers more than normal? I don't get what you mean. Unless you're talking about certain recipes uses more than normal. I mean, I know these recipes take a lot of wafers. I mean, that's 4 wafers each for this one. I'm actually excited for Peak. I'm not gonna lie. I was checking your Discord, Joker, earlier, just like peeking, seeing if you were playing it. That's the level of addiction I have. Advanced circuit assembler 2. Okay, so this one. Hey, at least by doing this now, we're gonna have a lot of IV circuits. So we want to make some more multi-blocks. Keep saying IV, it's EV. EV circuits. We have a lot of EV circuits from doing this. Although, if we check our circuits once. Recipe. Check our circuits board. How do we make these? Nano processor assemblies. So, advanced circuit boards. Oh, these are even better HV circuits. Yeah. SMD inductors, capacitors, RAM. Oh. All we need is this. Nano component central processing unit. SMD resistors. Nano component. Wait a minute. Target chamber. So I could have been making these already. Nano CPU processors with molten glowstone, carbon fiber. What? Nano is easy. Yeah, I could have been making that already. Wow. Okay, that's actually amazing. Like, I can make HV circuits without making MV circuits. Which that means amazing things. One less tier of stacking. The hat is nice. Oh my gosh. Which then also... Yeah, because then we can make this, which makes this, which then is allowing us to make Elite Nano Computer. Kind of looks funny. This, 2 nano processor assemblies, SMD diodes, fine electrum, random access memory chip, norm memory chip. Okay, so I mean you just need phosphorus. It's not even that bad. Yeah, you can just straight up make the best processor of that tier, which is nice, yeah. And it makes sense how that works, you know. You can just straight up make the best one once you have good enough materials, but in order to make, you know, lowest tier or mid tier, you need prior circuits. Alright, it is time. I do have to end the stream. I want to say thank you very much, especially you've been here pretty much the whole time, Carlos. Thank you. I greatly appreciate you spending your time here as much as you do. It's always good, you know, an extra helping hand, or if I have any questions or anything I'm doing super stupidly, you're there to help. But yeah, we made 30 HV circuits. We already have one here, so we'll dump that off to the side. But that's going to get us 15 EV circuits, which should be plenty enough to get us to start to process our tungstate fully. I mean, we finally got the generator going, and we finally have some machines put up. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream here. We're trying to start up a peak stream pretty soon. If I'm not able to, I'll post in the Discord if I can't stream it or anything like that. But yeah, keep an eye on the Discord for tomorrow as well. I would like to try and start another short stream in the morning. Thank you very much for being here. We'll see you all next time.